wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends, me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first. Me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Arizona Cardinals. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the roll. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Mills. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Well, there you go, Charles. The first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Ready up.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Let go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Mills. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is 2nd and 8.
Hey. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now back to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. He's across midfield. Sheds off the tackle. And finally marked down at the 23. 39 yards there. A big one.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Open man here is Benson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Ready.
On first down, it's Benson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Montgomery. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Up the middle they go. Mills. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mills. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson, 57 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Come on. Ready.
Back to throw. Montgomery. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
Johnson to return it. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, smash Bronco! Go! 70 Lions!
Another run here with Benson. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Okay, ready?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
18, 70, Dragon 60, Buffalo 18, Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
50, 18, run.
He'll drop to throw. And ball caught by Harrison. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they'll get this down to the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. A give left side for Benson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They run over center with Benson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 8 yards out. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
On the jump.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. So it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Okay, ready?
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Montgomery. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Montgomery. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mills. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Montgomery. And that is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
They'll start on the ground with Benson.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd and 15. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
They'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Buffalo 18, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. CeeDee Lamb, 32 yards. And the Cardinals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
19, Tiger, 19, Dragon 60.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he'll top this and run toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. They have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Johnson on the return.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, they may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, wide open receiver. It's Harrison. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Run, 70 Rangers. Here we go.
Back to throw again. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Get it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Ready, set.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Benson. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 85 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Benson. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They had 2 straight 1st downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Benson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Go! Cougar 19!
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Unable to corral him. He fights through.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
They'll run on first down. Atkinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey Benson.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Another extra point opportunity here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Montgomery.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Now a handoff up the middle. Mills. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
From the gun on third down, Montgomery. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to do it himself. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll give up the middle with Benson. 168 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. This 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco leading. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Able to hit his target low. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Cardinals, first down.
Let's go now.
At the 26-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Left side to Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Puka Nacua from 17 yards out. And the Cards take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they started. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A huge play there for Arizona. 51 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the give, it's Benson. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 174 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. On second down, they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Offense set at the line for this next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Operating from the gun, Montgomery. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Montgomery. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 6.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
On first down, it's Mills. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 82 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Come on, set.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds his man complete. It's Chavez. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Up the middle they go. Mills. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. The Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win. Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jordan Birch. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
3rd and long.
Ready?
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gets it to Meredith, complete. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
Brings up 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the 4th quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open, and a really nice throw. That sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready, break. Get it.
Looking to throw. Montgomery. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18. Buffalo. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Throw left side complete. That's Harrison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Panther streak.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. Wiggles free. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot. That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 40-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. 2nd and 3. Going up top. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Under pressure, and he will go down. Set back at the 38.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
On third down, here's Benson. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
Down at the 37-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Off play action. Montgomery. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Cards will take over here just shy of the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And if you near that, should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football.
No fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Hey, smash front. Get it.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second and 5.
60 Maverick. Come on. Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Puka Nacua. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. They'll look to throw. And the Cardinals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Ravens 38.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. And the Cardinals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great